Hey guys, it's Kirsten, and I'm so glad you're here today. I'm going to share in not only this video, but the next video, well, two recipes. I know a lot of you have been wanting recipes from me again, so you're not only getting recipes from me, but you're going to get to head into the kitchen with me and see how I cook intuitively and just make up recipes on the fly. And so I hope you'll really enjoy that time with me. I think it'll hopefully feel like we're in the kitchen together, which is so fun. And you're going to get to see a little bit of my thought process in how I put dishes together without recipes. I love doing that. But for this video specifically, I'm going to address the question of, am I still vegan? And if so, how is that going? And why is it going? In addition to that and the recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you in this video a really amazing option that all of us can take advantage of in order to increase the sustainability of our lifestyle in regards to what we eat. This doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you eat meat or not at this point in your life. Everyone, or almost everyone, can take advantage of this. So I'm so excited to share. So getting started with, am I still vegan? Yes, that's probably pretty clear. I've been vegan for a year and a half at this point, vegetarian for a little over 2, which is absolutely crazy to me. And really, I'm not going to sit here and talk about the health benefits or if my body has changed or anything like that, because really that's been so marginal. I haven't really noticed much since I've gone vegan. For me, all of this has been about my mind really expanding, and I've never felt so empowered in my life by little changes I can make every single day towards acting in alignment with something I really believe in order to make a difference. What I mean by that is there are just so many things on the internet that we see, especially with social media. We see all these problems going on in our world, and sometimes it's really easy, actually oftentimes, we can feel so helpless, like we really can't do anything about these issues unless we give our whole lives over to it. And one thing that veganism has showed me is that with every meal, with every bite I put in my mouth, I am acting in alignment with my values and I am making change in the world. And it is actually a bigger change than I could have imagined, because by me living this way and actually feeling my consciousness expand, my empathy expand, my state of empowerment expand, I also have seen other people in my life adopt veganism as well, or at least start to recycle when they never recycled, or think about their food waste where they didn't before, because that's how my mind has changed. I used to think I couldn't do anything about these big problems. I've literally felt my consciousness expand because of a lack of cognitive dissonance. I felt that my empathy increased for people. I'm able to see things that I'm engaging in very clearly now and see how maybe they're not right. And I'm more empowered than ever to change those things day by day, rather than continuing to put it in the bucket of things I ignore for my personal comfort. I feel it's our responsibility to be a good steward and a good keeper of all the beautiful things we've been given in this life, no matter if it's the place we live, the planet we live on, or the people we're with. It doesn't matter. I believe that gratitude for that should lead to action in being a good steward of those things. And this has just completely changed not only my mind, my sense of empowerment, my consciousness, but it's changed my relationship with food. I am so much more connected to my food and what it stands for and the values that I'm standing for as I eat, way more than me just expecting my food to make me look a certain way. I used to struggle with obsessing over my food, binge eating. I've restricted my food at many times in my life, and it's not that veganism is the cure-all, but as I've stepped into more maturity in my life, veganism has really complemented that personal growth, and it's really put my life and my habits as a consumer and as an eater into perspective. I feel appropriately small and a part of something much bigger, rather than engaging in a lifestyle where my desires and my habits are so much more important than anyone else's well-being. And like I might have mentioned, this change hasn't just affected what I eat, but it affects the clothes that I buy, where I buy them from. I avoid fast fashion as much as possible, how much waste I generate, and even where I get my food, because I've learned that local produce and seasonal produce is also so important for sustainability. You can be a vegan and make a big impact, but if you are eating foods that are out of season and having to be shipped from across the world, that's not really sustainable. And speaking of sustainability, this translates perfectly into something I want to share with you today. Regardless, like I said, regardless if you're vegan or not, you can look into Imperfect Produce, which is a company I'm partnering with today. This is not sponsored, and I'm not even being paid to talk about this, but I am so encouraged by what Imperfect Produce is doing that I really want to get the message out there. I'm just going to go ahead and read their mission statement because it's just so amazing to me. Imperfect Produce is a delivery company and a certified B Corp on a mission to reduce food waste and create a more just and sustainable food system. We purchase produce from farmers that cannot be sold at conventional grocery stores due to size, shape, or other aesthetic imperfections, ultimately preventing over 35 million pounds of produce from being wasted in the field or landfill. Customers choose what they'd like to receive in their box and get it delivered to their homes for about 30% off grocery store prices. Plus, we're a zero commitment, pay-as-you-go service. I am just so encouraged that Imperfect Produce exists and that they are not only buying produce from farmers who otherwise would have just all this perfectly good produce thrown away, they're empowering these farmers to maintain their business. They're keeping these small to mid-sized farms afloat while also delivering food to us that is perfectly delicious and nutritious that would otherwise be thrown away. I am just so encouraged by this, and I love that I think they are totally getting it right as far as just their model. There is no commitment. I just ordered my first box, and you'll see my unboxing in the rest of this video. And I was so satisfied, not only by the variety I got, I was able to choose everything in my box. It was so customizable. I didn't pay for anything I didn't want to pay for. You can skip, you can sign up for every week deliveries or every other week and skip any week you want to. You can get all fruit boxes, all produce, a mix. You can get all organic boxes, and you can choose the size of the box from small to extra large. I absolutely love this because not only is it like the perfect dream CSA box, but you're supporting an amazing mission, and I have a 50% off coupon for all of you to use on your first box. It is TTBallet 50. I'll put that in the description box below, and I'm really hoping that you guys order. It's like, why wouldn't you? If you're in one of the states that they deliver to at this point, why not? You're basically getting a bunch of produce for free, and it's excellent quality, and it's super fun to get your box. It was like Christmas for me. So even though I'm not even getting paid to say all this, I really want to see Imperfect grow, and I hope that you'll support this mission as well because I think it's incredible. Now on to my unboxing and the recipe. I really hope you'll enjoy. My Imperfect Produce box should be here. Oh my gosh, there's a little sprout sticking out of the box. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what's in it. Okay. Oh. Come closer. Come closer. Look. Oh, thank you, camera woman Kelsey.
Yeah, you better be thankful.
I already love that I whipped out my scissors to take care of not environmentally friendly tape. They don't have any tape. Beautiful. Love it. Low waste. That's always my concern with these subscriptions. I'm so excited. Okay, they've got some info. They have a storage guide. Oh, that's awesome. So you could keep things fresher longer. That's amazing. Look, and there's no excess plastic other than what you would get already at the grocery store. Like mushrooms, sadly, at least the nice mushrooms usually come like this already. So I love that this box is recyclable and there's very little waste involved. So I'm very excited about my mushrooms. Kelsey and I are obsessed with mushrooms. We got king oyster and shiitake. Yeah! Oh, I'm so excited. And then I got some organic zucchini, which it said it might be green, it might be yellow. I ended up getting all yellow, but that's cool. Cool with me. Look, and it's supposed to be imperfect produce, but it's really perfect in my eyes. Nothing wrong with it. Because also a lot of this is surplus. It's not necessarily so weird that it couldn't be sold in a store. Oh, wow, these cucumbers are big. So I got 2 organic cucumbers. I would set these things out, which is probably better for filming, but I don't want to put it on my couch that is full of cat hair. I got 2 bulbs of fennel. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Oops. I'm probably going to roast these or maybe pickle it. Oh, I don't know. The possibilities. I got 1 leek. Not quite as big as I hoped for the price, but you know, that's all right. As I go forward and order more boxes, I'll learn which are more cost effective, but that's all right. I got a couple of potatoes. Looks like I just got 3 that size, which is not quite as many as I hoped, but still good. Oh, they gave me 2 watermelon radishes. This is exciting. I thought I was going to get 1. These are the kind that you cut open and they're a beautiful pink color on the inside. That's beautiful. Okay, I got organic. Oh, well, all of this is organic, I think, except for the mushrooms. But I got a head of cabbage. And this doesn't look like just any old cabbage. It looks like a fancy kind that I don't know the name of. But that's my box. I'm so excited to cook with it, and you will get to see what I make on the fly this week without much meal prep at all. And hopefully it's inspiring. So thank you. Goodbye.
The beauties. Tempeh, corned beef, potatoes, cabbage. So Irish.
Alright guys, I'm about to tuck in, as my favorite British YouTubers like to say. Oh, but I'd say I did a pretty good job. I think it looks quite nice. We'll see how it tastes. I'll let you know.